What people don't really understand is in the hemp plant, there is no CBD. There's CBDa, and there's acid forms of the cannabinoids. And so the CBDa is the raw, pure, natural. And then what happens is when you process it, especially at high heat, you convert the CBDa, it drops the acid, and it becomes CBD.
Everybody, when they come out with CBD, they talk about technology. They talk about nanotechnology. They talk about all these other technologies. But they're having to break down the molecule so much that there's zero CBDa, and this is what our study's on.
We went and did some initial testing, liver cells, kidney cells, and we came out of it with, when you combine 10X with CBD, hemp oil, etc., what happens is we end up with somehow it protects the CBDa.
My expectation was that it would work. We actually have a whole lot of faith in 10X Pure, no doubt about it. Cannabinoids are oily molecules and they do not mix with water at all. But our oil does mix with water. It is different. It is hydrophilic. And because it has the exposed lauric acid, now it can grab on to other molecules, in this case cannabinoids, drag it along, mix with water, and travel through your body.
The oil itself, it had healing properties by itself. It had therapeutical properties by itself. Once we added it to the CBD, then we were able to create that covalent bond, and that was just our first step in the game. Now we're looking at everything else, vitamins, different minerals, different waters. We're looking at different ways to help other things get into your body better.
So that's the whole purpose here, right? I mean, everybody knows that it's not what you have, but what you get. And so if you only get 10% of what you take, you're wasting 90% of it. If you get 50% of what you take, you're 5 times better.
We're all trying to figure out what's best for the consumer, what's safe, what's right, what's best, so that they have the best impact. And that's what we've been doing right now is we're in that process. We're through the early testing. We came out with a paper describing what we're doing, and we believe we're 3 years ahead of the industry.
We don't have to focus on the competition because there is no competition. Everything that we do from here on out is about growth and expansion.
The race is on. There's pioneers and there's settlers. The pioneers are the people who pick up the baton, they see the vision, they understand the opportunity, they understand the size of it, and they set out and they're gonna go. And that's what we're doing. And the people who join CTFO, they're pioneers. They're pioneers, they're educating, they're driving, they get up every day, they think about it, and they get rewarded. And the settlers, they come later. When it's easy, they send the boat, bring them all, the coast is clear. And that's good for them too. We're making history as we speak right now. And you're in it with us.
So I did my residency training at Yale University. I spent 3 years there in neurology. That was after my internship. After I concluded my neurology training, I decided that what I wanted to focus on primarily was the management of pain, because there is quite honestly nothing that will disrupt your life faster than pain.
It's just striking to me that a neurologist with your experience and your focus into pain, your go-to product when you get hurt is the natural solution.
Well, absolutely, and I'll tell you why. The one thing I know from some of the background I have is that the COX-2 pathway, which is involved in creating prostaglandins that are involved in the production of pain, is one we want to inhibit. the COX-1 pathway that produces prostaglandins that protect our stomach, that dilate our blood vessels, that keep clots from forming in the arteries of our brain and in the arteries of our heart so we don't have strokes and heart attacks. We want to leave that COX-1 pathway alone.
There's a lot of products out there. I'm sure you've looked at other CBD products, and you end up with CTFOs, 10x Pure Gold, Super 1000, enriched with the CBDa. What was the differentiator, CTFO's product versus their product?
Two things. One, the CBDa. The other side of this is the 10x. If you're going to use CBDa, because it's unstable, you have to stabilize it. And so, if another company is saying they have CBDa, I can't really be assured that CBDa is going to get into my system. I can't even be assured that it's going to survive the transport if it's exposed to heat during transport before it gets into my system. So I want something that's stable, and 10x stabilizes it. 10x also increases the absorption of that CBDa so that it gets to the target organ and can actually do something